Hey everybody, and welcome to today's episode of Ask Alli. This has been one of my highest requested videos, and honestly I don't know why I haven't done it yet. So today I'm just going to be showing you how to do a sock bun basically. It's so easy, anybody can do it, and it is just awesome. It looks great every single time. So you're going to need a pair of scissors, a sad little sock that you don't care about anymore because you're going to cut it, some bobby pins, a brush to smooth out your ponytail, a hair tie, and this can be whatever color you want, it really doesn't matter because it's going to be hidden by the hair, and some hairspray to finish it all off. And if you're feeling funky, a little hair accessory that you can clip in when you're finished creating your bun. So the first thing you're going to want to do obviously is start by making your ponytail. And now the advice that I would give you about this for this particular bun is when you're deciding how high to put your ponytail, the best idea that I can come up with is to sort of look at yourself in a mirror profile, and wherever your chin is angled, you should sort of go diagonally up from that, because I think that that really makes a nice balance. It sort of makes like this really pretty elongated look when the bun is finished. So I'm just going to put it up and smooth it out a little bit. And I don't really do this part super professional because I like it to look a little bit messy, but that's just my opinion. So once you've got that in place, you can just go ahead and sort of smooth it out. Like I said, I don't care too much about doing this perfectly smooth. Now the next step is to cut your sock to length. I know this sock looks really disgusting, but it's actually clean, so don't worry, I'm not putting like a moldy old sock on my head. And now some other advice that I would offer you guys is that if you can, try to find a sock that is the same color as your hair. I don't have any brown socks. I meant to steal some from my dad, but I didn't have time to get them. But it will actually help if your socks are the same color as your hair. That way, just in case your hair doesn't completely cover it, it won't be really obvious that you've got a sock in your hair. What I do is I just start by cutting off this part. Now if you're using a tube sock, it's going to be a little bit different, but I just cut off the little ankle part and then I flip it over and cut off the toe. And that's pretty much it. So you're going to start by taking that, sliding that over your ponytail and up almost all the way to the ends. Just leave a little bit of room. Just start taking these ends and just sort of folding them under and tucking them in. Now it's going to look insane when you first start doing this, like it's not going to work, but you just have to keep tucking and then slowly start to roll the hair down over the sock. I know this seriously looks like a mess, but it gets better. So you basically just keep rolling and keep tucking those ends in until you get all the way back down to your ponytail. So I just basically like to use my thumb and just keep tucking those ends in. And trust me, it's going to take you a couple tries to get this right. It definitely took me some time to figure it out, but you're going to start to notice it forming into a nice little bun. Keep working your thumbs underneath that sock. You'll be able to feel where your hair is tightening underneath it. Now, another little tip that I have for you guys is if you want to make your bun even more gargantuan and awesome and fluffy, you can take that little brush that you used earlier to smooth out your ponytail and you can actually back comb your ponytail before you roll it. You can just sort of, tease it a little bit with some hairspray and it will actually make your bun a lot fuller. The very last step is if you shake your head and you feel it flopping around a little bit, you just take a couple of your bobby pins and you can just pin just sort of around the bun anywhere that you feel like it might be a little bit loose or if you see some ends sticking out. And the great thing about this is that since you have the sock guiding the hair inside, you can sort of just like spread it around, and if you see kind of any areas where you can see the sock through, just sort of spread your hair and make it lay flat with some hairspray or a pin. So I'm just going to pin a couple more places to make sure it stays really nice and tight. And the very last step is just to spritz it with a tiny bit of hairspray. You are done. That is your messy but perfect sock bun. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Ask Alli, and thank you guys for suggesting this idea because it's really fun and I'm so glad that I was able to share it with you guys. Just let me know in the comments below any other suggestions that you guys might have for upcoming episodes of Ask Alli, and I will do my best to make a video about each of them. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching and don't forget to subscribe. Bye guys!